live this week. There was a period this afternoon where I wasn't sure I was going to make it. I'm just getting myself organised and check that I'm actually live where I'm supposed to be. What a day. I do love a Wednesday. I spend my Wednesdays with my children, as I'm sure I have mentioned on live before. But yeah, today has just been busy. I did my day job this morning, which I don't normally do on a Wednesday. I don't normally work my day job on a Wednesday, but I needed to catch up. So I did that. And then we've been out to baby class, and I took Neve, my older child who's 3, to buy her first ever duvet and duvet cover this afternoon, because she sleeps under a blanket. I know I am live and I'm in the right place. That's good. Yeah, she sleeps under a blanket. She's always slept under a blanket, and when you just go, that doesn't sit right. So I went and bought her a proper duvet, which she has already shunned and refused to use. But never mind. So yeah, and we took the kids out for tea. So I was kind of expecting bedtime not to go very well because they were both really tired. And it didn't go very well, but it was early enough that it was all right and I'm not late. So today I thought we would play with, got a load of mess on my desk, Splendid Thoughts and the coordinating Splendid, I want to call it Splendid Day. I might be wrong on that. I think it's Splendid Day. Designer Series paper. Because I'm kind of killing two birds with one stone here in the fact that I wanted to take part in a blog hop that is tomorrow, and the theme of the blog hop is metallic. So this paper is a bit metallic, so I thought I'll do the video and then I'll share the card on my blog tomorrow afternoon, and that will be my blog hop project. So if you're watching this either live or somewhat live, and you click over to the link, which will be in the down bar below when this video goes up properly, after 4 o'clock tomorrow, so that's 4 p.m. UK time on the 6th of October, there will be this project and then other metallics inspiration. So this paper is gorgeous. It is in the July to December catalogue, and it's just a really kind of soft, kind of subtle, really pretty paper, and it's got like really nice, really pretty patterns, and then the other side is like wham. And I really love it. So like this linen effect is just gorgeous. So the paper I've pulled out is, I think, Pear Pizzazz. I think. So I'm going to put that up there, by the way. I've got such a mess in my craft room at the moment. So yeah, I've pulled out this piece that I believe is Pear Pizzazz. It's very similar, if not, yeah. So it's metallic on one side and this kind of leafy print on the other. This is a thinner weight of paper than Stampin' Up's usual designer series paper, but it's stunning. So I've got that, because it's metallic. I've got a piece of, I forgot what I could call that Pear Pizzazz. I don't mean Pear Pizzazz, I mean soft seafoam. Piece of soft seafoam, a piece and a scrap of Blushing Bride cardstock. I've gone ahead already and used my stitched rectangles to cut a rectangle. I've got some basic white. I've got this paper because I just wasn't sure I might use it or not. This is the gold and rose gold metallic pack. I love this. And it's hidden, for me it's hidden anyway, in the catalogue. But look at those! Gorgeous. And it's like, it's sort of got a grain. So you can see that this is 2 separate pieces. But you get a different sort of look depending on which way around you put it. It's just beautiful. So I've pulled that out. And then I've got the Splendid Thoughts stamp set and the coordinating Splendid Stems dies. Now in this suite there is also the ribbon, which is soft seafoam seam binding, and it's very pretty, really soft, ties a really lovely bow, don't think I'm going to use it today. I'm going to leave it on my desk and see what we come up with. I have got a sketch. Do you want to see my sketch? Because this is hilarious. I quite often will work from a sketch for live video, just so I've got some idea of what I'm making. Can you make head or tail of that? Because I'm struggling. Sort of got an idea. So, let's get crafting. So I'm going to move everything out of the way because I need to cut my cardstock first and trim up this piece of designer series paper. So my card bases, usually I make tall tent fold cards. So I work on an A4 measurements because I am in the UK, and so that's 21 centimetres on the short side. So I will cut that on the short side at 10.5, and then that'll give me 2 long thin pieces of cardstock. I can put one away for another card another day, and then somewhere between 14.8 and 14.9 and a score line, and then fold that in half, and that is a kind of top fold tent card. Now the reason I make this size shape of card is because I photograph my projects, and therefore this style of card photographs well. If you prefer to cut your piece of A4 on the long side at 14.8ish and score it at 10.5, you would then get a card this way. That makes sense? I hope so. So, card base. Then I'm going to grab my piece of designer series paper. Now, this is super, super shiny. I actually want this bit down the middle. Now, this is one of those papers where the design of it means that you could cut this at 10 centimetres all the way across and get 6 card bases out of it. But I don't really want to do that. That's just not really, I'm not feeling that at all. So if I just check, yeah, it is. So I'm going to chop that at there. Really scientific. Sorry, I am going to move it so it's not really glary. And then again there. So I have got a little bit with the white on it, but that's okay because I'm then going to chop it here at 14.3, and then that will layer onto my card base. I've still got a little bit of white, I don't mind that. Then I need a piece of basic white, which I'm going to cut at 13.8 by 9.5. Now that means that I've then got a nice little border of metallic all the way around. But this bit in the middle I'm not going to use, so I can use that piece to die cut later because I don't want to waste it. Then I have my basic white die cut using the stitched rectangles dies. Hello Louise, lovely to see you. And I'm going to measure that, so that's 6.5 by 10. So I want a piece that is 10.5. Did I say 6 or 6.5? My brain is not working, is it? 7 by 7. Like that. And then that gives me a metallic layer. Well, it should have given me a metallic layer, but I've cut it wrong. Around my I'll tell you what, I'm gonna do it that way with this on it. So did I say 10.5? Yeah, 10.5. Did I do that at 9.5 by 7? There we go, and that's pretty actually, isn't it? Because then you've got that kind of the white pattern around. Pretty. And then I'm going to move all of this out of the way so it can stop blinding you. Like that. Right. Then we could do with some stamping and some die cutting, couldn't we? So this is the kind of centre of my card. So this is that die cut piece. And the first thing I'm going to do is grab one of my blending brushes and soft seafoam ink. And we're going to add some colour to this panel. So I have a number of blending brushes. They come 3 in a pack. I love these. They're super, super soft. They're amazing for kind of, yeah, blending, unsurprisingly. Now, you don't need one for every different Stampin' Up colour. So I've got one green one, one blue one yellow one red one pink one. I kind of go like that. So, well, you can have as many as you like, but you don't need to have one for every colour. Not like a sponge, where I would recommend you have one for each colour. So I've just rubbed my brush onto my ink pad, tap it off, and then I'm going to really gently just swirl some ink in a circle onto that panel. Like so. And it's just a really, really soft, super, super soft bit of colour on. And I'm really enjoying this as a background at the moment. I did it on another card that I shared on Sunday on Facebook Live, which was this one, and I've ink blended the background here, so it's really, really soft, and I've covered most of it up, but it just adds that little bit of something. So these are both on my blog in the last few days. So if you want to see me make this card, that is on my YouTube channel. So once this live's finished, you can check that one out as well. I love making those cards. I'm really enjoying colouring again at the moment. Just really got into that again. So I'm going to take this leaf stamp. This is my favourite stamp in this stamp set. I just love it. And I'm going to take, again, soft seafoam ink, and I'm going to stamp that. And it's going to look odd for a moment because it's kind of in the middle of the air, kind of in no man's land, which isn't what I would recommend for anything stamped on a card, but we're gonna anchor it. And then this stamp's really clever because it doesn't actually line up perfectly with any of the leaves, but it just adds, again, hint of a colour of a thing, just a something that I just really enjoy. So that is our kind of base layer for this. Then I'm going to do a little bit of die cutting. So let's take another piece of that metallic designer series paper, and there are beautiful dies in here. And the one I want, there it is. No. The one I want is that one. And I want that one there as well. So, actually, before I die cut this, because if I die cut that like that, I'm never going to get it stuck. So, my trusty adhesive sheets. This is a brand new pack. I did have an existing packet somewhere. I don't know where it's gone. So, how is everybody on this fine Wednesday anyway? It's, I don't know about you, it's been really wet and quite miserable here today. So yeah, quite glad to get in my craft room this evening and feel just a little bit brighter. I have got a very exciting crafty weekend coming up. This weekend I've just printed off actually my kit list for a crafty weekend away with my Stampin' Up team, which I'm very excited about. And I printed the supplies list off this evening. Man, there's a lot of things on it, and I'm like, oh, I don't have that stamp set, don't have that one, don't have that one. It's fine, somebody else will have it. We like to share. So that's my tomorrow evening is packing, ready for a weekend away, packing and colouring my hair, because I really do know how to live it up. That is the wrong... Why is that? That's come off the wrong side. That's not going to work, is it? I think I've got a dodgy packet of adhesive sheet here. Because... Oh no, that is going to work. Or I've just managed to take the wrong piece off. Get myself all muddled and confused. There we go. Usually, you take the single piece off, the two pieces off, and then the single piece will go on. But never mind. What am I after? I want a take-a-pick tool, which I now can't find. Where's my take-a-pick tool gone? It'll be staring at me. There it is. I have a pot of all my tools on my desk, and I regularly lose my take-a-pick tool in it, and I've stuck that on and taken the... you know, my brain is not working this evening at all. I'll stick that back on there. And stick that back on there. And hope that it'll come back off again. Oh, you know, when I say live crafting with me, you get live crafting with me. Because I make mistakes. And I leave them in. Because I'm live. But also because everybody makes mistakes when they craft. Don't know about you. I am not the perfect crafter. If you are, well done. Good luck. Congratulations. Oh God, no goodness me. Right. Let's see. Let's see if I can get this to actually work now. Right. Move that out of the way. Move that out of the way. Get rid of that. Clear the decks. Okay. So... I love my take-a-pick. Genuinely use it all the time for everything. It's just permanently in my hand when I'm crafting. Which is why it's always a shock when I then can't find it. Because it's usually been really close to me. I have actually as well. I put quite a large order in with Stampin' Up the end of last month. And one of the things I got, which I have not had before, my friend Verity will be very pleased when she hears that I have finally bought the die brush, which is an attachment for the take-a-pick. I think I've stuck this on the wrong side and stuck it down. Yeah, I have. It's okay. It's okay. The top's sticky. So, oh man, hopeless. Right. I do think there's a problem with those sheets, but we'll make it work. Yes, so this is the die brush attachment. And so in the box you get this piece and a piece of foam. And then there's my other take-a-pick. So you've got the end with the putty, which just screws off. Can you see? It just screws off. And then that one screws on. So then I've got two take-a-picks. One that's I've got a pokey tool and the flat end on one. And then I have got with the putty on the other. And then I've got one of the ball tool or the pair of ball tools on this one with the die brush on the other. Very pleased. Has already made a massive difference to my life. So then there's this label die, and I was thinking, I couldn't decide whether I was going to die cut it from soft sea foam or whether I might do a blushing bride piece on the front, maybe. Let's go for it. Let's see if it'll work. If it doesn't, it's all right. It's only cardstock and we can start again. So, run that through. I'm using my big Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine this evening, but what is also very exciting is I had to put an order in yesterday. Absolutely had to. for 2 reasons. One, there was a free shipping offer yesterday. Did you get it? What did you buy? Let me know what you bought. There was a free shipping deal, and then there was also a pre-order available for demonstrators. So I quite like that look. I'm enjoying that. We might have to add some more Blushing Bride on somewhere. So yeah, there is a pre-order at the moment for a brand new suite of products that's coming. I think it's the 1st of November. For customers. But if you want to pre-order with me, you could join Stampin' Up, become a part of my team, take advantage of the comment joining offer, which is immense, and get the new bundle as part of your starter kit. So the joining offer for October, so it goes now all the way through to the end of October, is £99 to join, as usual, but instead of getting £130 worth of stuff, which you completely choose, anything you like, anything you can find on the Stampin' Up website, you can put in your starter kit. So instead of choosing £130 worth of stuff, you get to choose £154 or €207 worth of goodies to go in your kit, which I think is pretty incredible. So I am just going to... I want some pink spatters, I think, on there. So I'm going to grab my... Blushing Bride. Let's grab my Blushing Bride Stampin' Right marker. This does not see the light of day very often. And I'm just going to... Oh, it's quite dry. There we go. Add some ink. Just to add that hint of pink. Just so you've not got that one kind of pop of pink and that be it. And then, shall we start layering this card together? So it's going to look something like that. Maybe we do need some ribbon. Not sure we need the Pear Pizzazz. I'm calling it Pear Pizzazz again. I don't mean Pear Pizzazz. I mean soft seafoam. I don't have any Blushing Bride ribbon at all. So... yeah, let's have... I think, that's what's going to happen. So I'm going to move that out of the way again. I'm going to grab my seal adhesive. I'm going to pop some seal down at the bottom. And then just going, and I'm going to go off of this die cut piece, but that's kind of the idea. There. And there. And that's all stuck into that seal adhesive. I have a pair of ribbon scissors. Now this is a ribbon that I would recommend you kind of melt the ends of, which is something that I really it's very therapeutic. You just take a lighter and just gently melt the ends, and that will make a massive difference. It will stop it from fraying. So, a couple of dimensionals onto the back of our sentiment piece. Like that. See, so now, where these images were floating before, they are now not floating. How cool is that? So, I'm going to pop this piece then onto our layer of that metallic Splendid Day Designer Series paper. Isn't that fab? I'm really enjoying that look. That's very cute. So then, again, we just need to layer this up. So, because... this is kind of papery on the other side from the metallic, it's really easy to stick down. So a bit of seal on the back just completely knock everybody out with the metallicness of this paper for a second. I should have die cut that from in the middle of here, but never mind. I'll get over it. There we go. A bit of layer of whisper white there. And then this is going to go straight down the middle, but I'm going to pop it up on some dimensionals. So yeah, there's quite a bit going on in Stampin' Up land at the moment, because we've got the joining offer for everybody, but then we've also got the fact that Belgium and the Republic of Ireland are now able to shop and join, which they have not been able to do before. That those markets opened yesterday. Very exciting. So if you live in Belgium or the Republic of Ireland and you want to you want to join my Stampin' Up team, or if you want to become a customer, I would more than welcome you. There we go, right in the middle. So yeah, there's pre-order for Stampin' Up demonstrators. There is my code club. So if you are putting an order in this month, don't forget to put this code in at checkout and you get some free goodies from me. And I feel like there's something else, but I can't think what it is and my brain is melted. So that is my card for today. Thank you ever so much for joining me. Like I said, this video will be up instantly here on YouTube. There'll be a blog post for this that goes up tomorrow afternoon with some more metallic inspiration. So thank you ever so much for joining me this evening, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.